Good evening everyone, and again welcome to another race weekend. CDR is at Canada, 35 laps of which I like to say is an amazing track. Probably one of my favourite tracks to watch racing. So a few people watching already, so welcome to the stream. We've got Rab saying let's go, Mechanical saying rag, this is tier 1 not tier 2. Damn auto correct. Yep, it's Rab, not rag. But yeah, so I think we're just waiting on a couple more drivers. So there's only 18 of them. We have got a couple of reserves in today. So we've got Odd Lucas, who is going to be in the Aston Martin with Harry. We have got no Mercedes drivers today. So joining from tier 3, we've got Mechanical and Unethical Toast. As Rab says, I will quietly slip out the door unnoticed. Just make sure you don't slam it too hard for me. Don't want you to get injured now, especially with your race coming up. Mechanical, not funny, Colin. I do believe that is your own problem. So yeah, back to this race. Last season. Not a bad race, to be fair. I know we had 2 safety cars, one being quite late on actually. That was quite interesting. Drofter's managed to take the P1, but with that late safety car he did have a 3-second penalty, so he managed to drive out with the fresh softs, of course. Finished P1, 4 tenths ahead. Hamster did finish P2. He was giving it everything, but he was on used medium, so that was unlikely to happen. Who unfortunately isn't with us this week and will be surely missed. Look forward to seeing you soon, of course, next week. And then Albie took a P3. Only 14 finished last time, and then in total it was 31 3-second penalties. So this is quite an abusive track for track limits, especially some of the corners which are quite quick. It's easy just to cut a few corners. So it looks like we are missing one driver tonight. That can't be filled, but it is ready up. So yeah, 35 laps of this track. Qualifying last time we was here, Droftus in Q1 done a 109.1. And then a driver that ain't with us no more, Reese, in Q2 done a 108.9. And then Q3 we had MDG. He took pole with a 113.2. But that was literally going from a dry to wet track, so he got out pretty sharpish. So it does look quite sunny there now. So we'll see as the race goes on whether it's going to get wetter or if it's going to be dry the whole way through. And of course we have got one of the trim boys in. Evening Mark, just saying evening teabag, good luck to the trim boys. Is Carl reserving in tier 2? Do you know? So yeah, we'll just wait for the first driver to come out. I probably expect it to be Wickham, so he's usually the first out. He likes to get out nice and early, have a couple of laps, then go for it, so to speak. Expect everyone to start on the softs. Thank you, Colin, as he says it's dry all the way through. Mark just saying, yeah, so yeah, Carl won't be in this chat, so he's reserving for tier 2 tonight. Colin saying overcast during the race start, so it's going to be nice and slippery to start with, heading into turn 1. And what did I say? Mr. Wickham is out first with his teammate Matthias, and it looks like it's going to be a Red Bull to follow. So I wonder if that's going to be JJ. And yes, it is JJ for the Red Bull. Looks like we've got a Mercedes coming out, as well as an Alfa Romeo. Yep. So we'll stay on board with Wicken, as he's going to be first to head into turns 13 and 14 towards the Wall of Champions. Does that very nicely. So as he comes into turn 1 and 2, which is the centres. And funny enough, a lot of people moan about the Wall of Champions. We actually lost a few more drivers last season. Oh, that was close to invalidation. It actually turned 4. It's quite a slippery one. As he makes his way round turn 6 and 7 for the second DRS zone. So yeah, we've got 3 DRSs, 2 detection points. The first detection point is after turn 5 going into 6 and 7, and then just after turns 8 and 9 is where the second one is. So as Wicken makes his way down the casino straight, there's quite a lot of people out already. So let's see how he does on this corner. Ooh, I thought he had so there we go, a 10.3 to start us off. And I believe it was Matthias next to cross the line, is it? Yep. That's a 109.4. And I believe JJ next to cross the line. Oh, very, very close to that wall. That's a 109.8. And who is next across the line? I believe it's Colin. Nope, I was wrong. It was Sociopath. And then, Wicken's out. Where's he lost it? He's lost it out of the hairpin. So that's one driver out already. But yeah, so we got Unethical Toast with a 10.7, Harry there with a 9.9. Bruges is going to be next across the line, and it's going to... Oh, invalidated, so he's going to have to go again. That's JJ going again. So he's filled up for a couple of laps. So it does look like it's the other Aston Martin's on his out lap as he invalidates. So that's going to invalidate the next lap now, I believe, if he cut that last corner. Yep. Kelvin for the McLaren with a 109.8. Let's have a look. Is that Sinex next? Yep. He's invalidated, so he's going to have to go again. Oh! So Scotty for the other AlphaTauri does a 10.1. Crossing the line is the other Mercedes. Oh, no, tell a lie, sorry. Coultrim's in this one, not Tier 2. Oh, okay. So we've got 3 Tier 3 drivers in. Bruges crosses the line with a 109.2. I believe that is Matthias about to cross the line. He's starting another lap. Is that JJ going again? He's 2 tenths up on his time there. It's a 10th and a half, so he puts him in currently P3. As Kelvin is making his way as he just darts into the pit. And there is Wicken's tyre just staying there. as Scotty does improve with a 109.5. Oh, that was a bit close there from Harry. He does improve with 109.8. Is that toast about to cross the line? It is, and he improves with a 10.5. Doesn't move him though. Now, Carl's about to... Oh, that's the Ferrari in the background and Matthias there. Is he going to improve? He does. It still keeps him P2. And that looks like Grimjaw's about to cross the start his outlap. And we've got a yellow flag. So Colin did set a 112 there, but I'm guessing he invalidated, so he's going again. As Lucas sets a 110 flat. Is that Droftus? Yes, he's coming down Casino Straight now. Very quick through that chicane. What's this going to be? That's going to be a 110.1. I'm guessing it was a bit of a scrappy lap from him because he's nearly a second off the pace there. So, unless that was just a fuel burn. Sociopath about to start his lap. Is that Carl about to cross the line? He is, and that's a 10.8. I believe that's Grimjaw coming down. Yep, so he's about to set a time now. That's a 110 flat as well. That's currently P9. There's another Mercedes there, so I'm guessing that's... Oh, so he would have put 11, so he invalidated again, I'm guessing. So Kelvin starting his lap now. That is Colin coming across the line. That's a 109.2. So that's currently him P1. And is that Droftus about to cross the line? And he's invalidated. So hopefully he's fueled up for another run. Looks like that's Albie's on his outlap, so that must be Sociopath. Where is he? There he is. Currently P14. Put him up to P13 with a 110.1. As Dan's going for another lap now. It looks like that's another Mercedes about to cross the line. So let's see if Colin can get it right this time. That's a 110.8. So he's currently in the drop zone. So, and his red light is flashing. As Kelvin improves with a 109.5. Oh, we've got a yellow flag somewhere, so that's Colin with low fuel mode. So we have got Colin going for another run here, but does he need, as he hits the wall of turn 4? So let's have a look, see what. So that's LB. He's not set a time yet, so I'll stay on board here. What Mercedes, what McLaren is that? Is that Droftus? No, that's going to be Kelvin. So he's going to get a nice tow if he's going for it. So jump back on with Sociopath. Nope, sorry, Albie. Oh, okay. So that's Silex who's in the wall. So Albie would have been a 12.5 there. So he must have invalidated. I missed that. So Sinex is not having much luck as Colin goes quicker with a 109.1. So let's have a look. Is that Droftus is coming into the pits? So he did improve with a 109.6. Which one is this? Is Harry now on an outlap? Let's have a look, see what Dan's doing as he's making his way down. Oh, I think he's in low fuel mode. Is he going to go into the pits or is he going to go for it? No, let's see if he can improve his time, because he's currently P12. And he does. It puts him P9. It's surprising, unless he's going for another... No, he can't be going for another run here, but as he's come out of turn 14, I believe, he should have stayed to the right, because it's a bit of a shorter line. So coming down the back straight, I think that is... Yeah, out. Sign next, so he's going to need to go in, new wing, tyres on. Scotty's retired, so he's happy with his time. So let's have a look. See what Harry... Harry's invalidated. So it's whether he's got enough fuel to go again. Yep, he's filled and ready to go. Quite interesting, like Bruce is currently in P2, he's going out for an outlap. Especially on this track, it's quite risky. But we'll stay on board for this one, because he's the only one out there looking to set a time. Oh, that was nice and close to the wall of turn 4. It's nearly a 10th down in sector 1. See what he can do in sector 2, as Matthias has retired in the pits, so he's happy with that. Oh, he's gone. That's it. He took way too much curb of turn 8, and it just pulls you right. That's it. So Coal Trim is a 10th up on his time, so is Mechanical. So we'll stay on board with Cole. Let's see what he can do. So Colin's retired from the session, not surprised he'll be happy with that time. And he's 3 tenths up, still keeps him P16 though, unfortunately. So, as Mechanical's nearly 4 tenths up on his time, he's going to need to find at least 6 tenths to get him out of the drop zone. And he does, just by 100th. So that's him through. So I'm wondering if Carl has filled up. So he's just keeping his tyres warm, so he's fuel burning. He's going to have another crack at it. As Albie's about to start his lap. Let's jump on with Sinex, see what he's doing. That McLaren is going to want to be careful, because he is catching super quick, and that's going to be Droftus. So we've got a yellow flag in sector 3. That's going to be for a slow moving car. As he comes around the hairpin, turn 10. Oh, ooh, don't look like the rear end kicked out a bit there as he makes his way down. The casino DRS is wide open. He's invalidated. He's got 2 minutes to go, so he's got time for another lap. Droftus has... So we have lost. as Droftus has just said. So he did lose it. So coming off the chicane. Oh, that's alright, well you're going to get to start on fresh tyres. Might be able to give you some viewing time now. No, lucky mate. Is what it is, it's racing. So Kelvin, yeah, I was going to say, why is he going again? So let's have a look. As Sinex has gone into the pits, that's it, that's him done. So Albie doesn't even need to do this. So it does look like we're only going through with 13 drivers. Let's see what Sociopath's going to put on. And he improves to P8. So let's see what Albie, yeah, he's done. He don't need to do anything else, that's it. Yeah, Dross is saying I'd rather start at the front. Yeah, it's always, well, as you know from recently with the carnage of the midfield, especially on this track being as tight as it is. So what's Bruce doing? He ain't going for another run, is he? He is. Unless he's just going to dive straight into the pits. Yep, that's it. As mechanical, well, I keep my knocked out in Q1 streak. Yeah, that's fair. Again, it's not expecting you to light the world on fire against some of these boys. Alright, there we go. So fastest lap there was Colin with a 109.1. So we are going to be losing Droftus, Harry, Mechanical, Wicken, Carl and Sinex, who couldn't set a time unfortunately. As Dan says, I'll take P13. Wall of Champions happened. You're P9. What are you waffling on about, Dan? So Matthias saying, yo, Droftus, what happened? He just lost it in the chicane, and that's it. So here we go, Q2. So just looking at the Discord chat. Dan trying to be funny, saying Droftus, turns out you are human. And then Colin just said, look what happens when I'm racing. Oh, brilliant. Let's get back on the stream. Oh no, that's Paranoid's tier 2 stream, so we won't look at that one. So quite a few coming out on the mediums. And it is going to be Sociopath, then JJ. Right, so we'll stay on board for this one. See what Sociopath can do on his first run. No, he's not, because he's invalidated, so he's got to be careful because he's got JJ right behind him as he moves out of the way for him. So let's jump on and see what JJ's going to do on the mediums. He's not going to want to do too many laps on these like you can in the first Q run. Oh, it sounded like a big lift through there. That probably would have cost him a fair few tenths there. There he goes, he makes his way to turns 13 and 14, very cool. Being careful not to invalidate. There's Bruiser's retired. He's out. As JJ's gone with a 10.3 on the mediums. Quite a respectable time. We'll see. As he's invalidated. As Lucas has set a 1. As that gets beat. So, and that's beaten again. So yeah, that's Bruges out. He's lost it out of turn 4. So yeah, Matthias currently P1 with a 109.8 Kelvin. A thousandth between Matthias and Kelvin. Lucas 9.9, Scotty with a 10 flat. That's going to be Dan starting his lap. So JJ's currently up on his time. And he improves with a 109.7, so let's have a look, see what killed. Whoa, why are they battling down here for? Ooh, that I'm sure will be discussed afterwards. So, there we go. Is Matthias in low fuel mode? No, he's just getting out of the way there. You want to be careful, he's got some traffic. Albie has set a 1 and Scotty does the quickest lap. 900ths in it from him and JJ. So let's have a look, see what Dan's going to set on the mediums. Stand well clear. See, he goes to the left unless he's playing another lap. But that's a 110.2. Yeah, it definitely did, Cole. I'm not going to say anything on that one, to be fair. I'll leave that for discussion for them. And who's he got? He's got Albie behind him for company, so he's giving him a nice tasty little tow. As Matthias goes quicker with a 109.6. Let's see what Toast is going to set. Yep, I'd expect him, Albie, to get the quickest lap. There's 1 the softs and 2 he just got a mighty tow from Toast. So MVG has done 3 laps on these mediums and he's invalidated again as Dan's going into the pits. See what Grimjaw, I believe Grimjaw's going into the pits as well. Yep. So we'll stay on board with Colin. Let's see what he's going to do on the mediums. So if he can be around Matthias this time, or maybe quicker. Oh, there was a bit of a lift there. But we'll see. That's a 109.5. I reckon he's going to be safe with that, unless everyone decides to come out on the softs. And that does look like... let's have a look. So MDG's now going to do 4 laps on these. That's going to be quite painful, to be fair. Is Lucas on a lap? Yes, he's slightly up on his... So coming out of turns 6, he would have lost a whole heap of time there because he had to lift. We'll see at the end of sector 2 if he's up or down. No, he's a second down, so he's either going to go into the pits or go for another run if he's fueled up for it. Colin ain't going to go with... No. Let's see what MDG's doing. He has put a good few laps on these. As he hits the wall of champions. So it's a 110.2. He's going to have to go back in and get some softs on. Sociopath's invalidated. As he's just getting out the way of the McLaren of Kelvin. He's only on an out lap though. Here we go, so we'll stay on board for Sociopath. He's cut the chicane. So he's going to have to go in, get another set of tyres on now. So let's have a look to see what Kelvin's doing. He's 500ths up on his time. The second DRS zone. Or the first one, shall I say. Comes to the hairpin of turn 10. Keeping left for turn 11 as he comes down the casino straight. DRS wide open. Oh, that was close. He took that chicane nicely. What's this going to do? He improves to P4. That's a 109.6. So we've got Dan and Toast coming back out on the soft, same as Lucas. Colin's got a set of softs on ready to go just in case. I probably expect him to drive out around the 2-minute mark. I think Albie's safe there with that time. So let's just jump on, let's see. See how Lucas does. As we've got a yellow flag. For no reason at all. Very careful not to invalidate there. As he crosses the line, he's down on his time. I think that's Dang's about to cross the line. And he improves to a 109.5. That's currently P3. I think he's safe with that time. Let's have a look, see what Toast is doing. Ah, he's invalidated. He's going to have to go again. So we'll stay on board with this one. Then it's going to be MDG next. Crud. So it looks like we are going to have a few people getting through on the mediums. Ooh. That's a purple sector 2 and he's half a second up on his time. So he does need to find a bit more here to get through to Q3. As Lucas, I believe, improved there. So hopefully he... Ooh, it looked like he clipped the wall, but we'll see. Oh, he did improve by nearly 8 tenths, but he's P9. As MDG goes with a 109.3. So let's have a look. Can Sociopath... Oh no. Sociopath hit the wall. I wonder if that's caused him any damage. I can't see anything. So it's all down to Sociopath whether he is going to knock out Toast. Ah, he's invalidated. That means the next lap, that's it. Sociopath's out. As he retires on track. As MDG goes even quicker with 109.216. But that's it. No one now. Everyone can just go into the pits and retire. No one has to put any more extra wear on tyres. It looks like JJ's going for it. If he can hear, he doesn't need to. He might as well relax. So if he crashes now, he's out of Q3. Funny enough, so have I. There we go, he's going into the pits, that's it. Right, so if he wants to retire now, he can, he's through. Same with Scotty, he's just got to go into the pits, retire across the line. Scotty's retired, just MDG and JJ to go. But there we go, Q2 is done, and we have got a tier 3 driver in Unethical Toast who is through to Q3. But in fairness, he has got a lot of pace. He's yeah. So there we go. So we are losing Grimjaw, Bruges and Sociopath from this round. And on the mediums we've got Colin, Matthias, Kelvin, Scotty, JJ, where the rest will be starting on the softs. The only advantage all this is Colin. He only done 1, maybe 2 laps on those. The rest of them have put 3 or 4 laps on them. But yeah, we'll see. Right. Ooh, bit overcast here. Very nice and slippery. So who's going to be first out on track? It does look like it's going to be Lucas for the Aston Martin with Kelvin and JJ. Yep. That's MDG coming out. Yeah, everyone's coming out on track fast. Oh, that really don't look pleasant there. Is JJ gonna back off? A little bit of distance between him and Lucas. It'll be right on the straights, but through the corners that dirty air is going to be savage. Let's see what JJ does here. Yeah, he's backed off, that's alright. So we'll jump on with Lucas, who's going to be first to start. And the only person not to come out on track is Dan. Everyone's out. And we've got a yellow flag already. Okay, not sure what that's about. And Lucas is invalidated straight away in turn 1. So let's have a look, see what JJ is. Here we go. Oh, very close to that wall at turn 4. DRS wide open. So it's taking 7. Trying not to take too much at corner of 7. So again, why was there a yellow flag? What happened there? Oh, right, okay. So that was... See how he takes the chicane. Oh, he's invalidated. So let's see if Kelvin. As Matthias, no, Matthias is going to be the first to set a time. So 109.5. Let's see what MDG can do. That's a 111, so that was just a banker. Scotty a 109.7. Let's see, Lucas is about... he's invalidated. Oh, no. So a lot of yellow flags there. That's just Albie moving out of the way for Colin. Let's see what Colin can put on the board for his first run. Oh, playing chicken with that wall. That's a 108.951. I don't know if that can be beaten, you know. So he's invalidated. Where's JJ? He's invalidated. One that's probably got a good chance of being that would be MDG. The only other person in fairness would probably be Droftus. So it's a 109.3. Dan crosses the line with a 1 day 27 hour. So let's see, Lucas is invalidated again. Let's have a look, see what Toast is doing as he's on a lap. Again, he's Albie is getting a mighty tow here. As he hits the wall of champions. So that would have cost him dearly. Yes, a total of a 110.2. And then Albie with a 109.7. So let's have a look, see if Danny's going for another run. Excuse me. Oh yes. As he crosses the line, and that's a 109.4. Currently he puts him on the second row. That's going to be the Aston Martin of Lucas. This time not invalidating. So as he makes his way up to the line, that's a 109.7. That's currently P6. Here's Toast on another push here. He is. And he improves with a 109.8. Let's have a look. Kelvin's on an outlap. JJ's also on an outlap. Lucas is out. So he's retired on track. Why? Come on lads, Jesus. As Toast has invalidated, so he'll go on into the pitch, probably stick on another set. Yep, so it's going to be Kelvin for McLaren. As he makes his way down the casino straight. And that's another yellow flag. So can he get through? Yes, he does. No invalidation. Comes to the line with a 109.6. Let's see what JJ is going to put on the board. Again, crosses the line. That's a 109.2. He's currently P2. Scrap that. Matthias has just taken that from him. So Kelvin is currently 100th up on his time as he invalidates. So is JJ on another push lap? Doesn't sound like it. Matthias definitely isn't, because he's invalidated as well. There we go, so we've got Albie coming back out for their final run, same as Dan. go. So this is going to be JJ's last attempt to see if he can put himself on the front row. So he comes up to, he's a 10th up down on his time. That's sector 1. So that's that. Turn 5s and 6 looks pretty smooth through there. Turn 6 is always a difficult one getting the power down because potential chance of a lot of wheel spin. But he's just got to throw absolutely everything at this. He's now up on his time again. He's got to find 2 tenths somewhere. So down the casino straight. He's got to absolutely attack this chicane. Looks nice and smooth through there as he comes up to the line. Ah, he lost out. So I'll stay on board with Dan. Can he improve on the 3rd row? No, he's recharging, it looks like, yeah. MDG has invalidated as well. So Albie getting ready for his final run as well. So let's have a look, see what Toast is doing. Has we got another yellow flag? Yeah, that's just a slow moving car. Can Toast improve on P10 with a 109.8? As he crosses the line now, he does. He puts himself in P9. So we've got Colin and Matthias on an out lap. JJ has backed out here. He's going to let Scotty through. Not wanting to give him any tow. I think JJ's run out of fuel, that's why he's in. Yeah. So is JJ fueled up for another run? Scotty, sorry, White. No, there we go. Scotty is starting on the 2nd row. And Kelvin improves, he puts himself P4. I believe that is Albie who's going to cross the line next. Doesn't make contact with a wall this time. He puts in P8. Let's see what MDG has. He is invalidated. Dan's retired from the session, that's in the pits. That is Colin. Let's see what he's going to do. Can he improve on his time of a 108.9? He does, a 108.7. Oh, Matthias, a 108.9. There's just nothing in this at all. Well, barring Toast to P1 as a 2nd, but yeah, 3 or 4 attempts. So just while they're getting ready to do their formation lap, I'm just going to grab a quick drink. apologies for that. But it's so warm up here. I'm just drinking water like it's going out of fashion. Okay. So there's our tyre strap. So we got the top 5 on mediums. Then from 6th all the way to 11th we are on softs. Bruges and Sociopath have gone medium. Drofters has opted for the softs. So I'm wondering if he's expecting an early safety car. And then the bottom 5 have gone for the mediums. So here we go as they form up for the final time in Tier 1. We are at Canada, as we wait for the 5 lights. Let's see what Matthias and Colin can do into turn 1. As Wicken is saying, yo, one in the chat. Here we go, that's 5 lights. And away we go. Oh, it does look like Matthias has got a better start, but the second phase looked like Colin got a good jump. So there's no move. So let's see what happens. Oh, it does look like there was a late break there. So far, it does look pretty clean. There is no cars facing the wrong way. Oh, looked a bit sloppy there into turn 6. So Sinex has moved up a couple of positions. Colin has... Whoa! Oh no. So I'm not sure what happened there. Either way, Wicken doesn't have a win. So you've got Cole, who's... There's a couple of people going, that's Lucas. Droftus has gone into the pits. What's he doing? He's put on a set of... Oh, he's had some issues, so he's hit the back of someone there, it looks like. So he needs a new wing, as he's got held up even more from Harry's car going into the pits. Not too sure what Lucas needed. But yeah. So Sinex, who is up 4 positions now. Colin still P1, nearly 7 tenths ahead. Toast, Tier 3's P9, he's keeping Dan for company. So Kelvin did get the jump on Scotty, so he's currently P3. As Grimjaw has lost out to Bruges into turn 10. But Toast has now got Bruges for company. I don't expect Bruges to do anything here, he's going to probably wait for DRS. As Carl has got past Mechanico. Ooh, did he smack him up the backside there? I'm not sure. But Colin has dropped down a bit there. He's now out of DRS range from Carl. So I'm wondering if Colin has a higher downforce setup. Because it does look like Colin's sort of pulling a gap out when it comes to the sort of quicker straights. And that's Carl with the first time penalty. So only 31 more to go, then we beat last one. Ah, Kelvin's out. And that's a VSC. Oh no. And he was currently in P3. So he's lost it out of turn 8. Damn. once that car has been cleaned up. I'll probably wait for Harry to pass, then it'll disappear as people are pitting under the VSC. So it works out on average you lose. And they've pitted at the wrong time. But yeah, basically under a VSC it works out you lose roughly round about 10 seconds. Which ain't too sad. We've got Sinex there, was P20, he's moved up to P9, and Colin has broken the DRS to Matthias. MDG is keeping Scotty company, so he's in DRS range. You'll probably get him on the second, on the pit straight, I reckon. That was a really, really nice exit from MDG there. So he's not using ERS. This is how powerful the DRS is. He's gaming. Still not using ERS, so he's got plenty of wiggle room behind him, so he doesn't really need to do anything silly. But yep. There we go, look at that. You've got, because Albie has just got past Toast there. Colin is sitting on 60% ERS, where Matthias is under 10, so he's just going to lose outright performance. But he's still keeping with him. As Dan is only half a second behind JJ there. You've got Mechanico, who's closed back in to Carl Trim's deficit. He was out of DRS, but he's now back within that. So I don't expect Matthias to make any moves here. Oh, as he clips the wall. MDG with a time penalty. As Matthias gets the quickest time of a 1:12. I know the fastest lap was a 1:10.4, I believe it was, from Droftus. Droftus has now got past Lucas. He's got nearly 4 seconds to go to catch up Unethical Toast, which, sorry to say, won't be too difficult to him, no offence to Toast. But yeah, straight away he's already took 3 tenths out of that. And Dan's out. Where's he lost that? Oh, Albie spun as well. Oh no, he's lost it out of turn 8, and that's a safety car. Right, so what do these guys on the mediums don't have to do anything? Oh no, Colin's gone to the pit, so what's tyres are you going to put on? So Matthias has decided to carry on. Colin's gone for the softs. So Sinex, who was currently P20 at the start of the race, and Lucas just got a 10-second time penalty for cutting the corner. Right, why is he just DNF from the session? Why would you drive into the wall for? Oh mate, oh, okay, so retired during quali, and that's the safety car already out. Okay. But yeah, there we go, Sinex from last to currently P3. So the only people to not stop is Matthias, Sociopath, Silex and Colin. We've got Colin who went on the softs. Scotty went on the softs. Bruce has gone for the hards. So he's planning to try and take them to the end, but that's going to be quite a brutal few laps on those. They're probably going to take at least 8 to 10 laps to wear in. Grimjaw's on the mediums. MDG's gone onto the hards as well. Same as JJ. Okay. Bit of a mixed bag there on tyres. And welcome Mr. Pilbeam. It seems to have been forever, and I'm not going to disagree. So if Harry can get caught up to this field quite quickly, the safety car might come in this lap. Right, so I'm guessing people have seen the tyres now. I'm sure people will request them later on. So as we got Xerxes in chat, here we go, safety car's in. Harry caught the field up. As Xerxes says, it is Dilpeem. Grimjaw just picked up the penalty. He's hit someone up the backside. MDG, I think, was that? No, it did say. So Dan said, it's fine if you want to say you miss me. Well, it seems like it's been forever. And then he said, prefer Peendale. So Matthias, that's a massive jump there from Matthias. As MDG's gone into the pits, I think he's just going to serve his drive through. No, he's serving his penalty, yep. Then he's going to put on the mediums. Seems to be a fair bit of movement there as Albie's got past Toast, but Matthias there has, 1.4 seconds on. He's getting, he's moving. Dan support team beams. Yeah. Sod it. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Colin's just got past. Why is there a yellow flag? That's Harry. He's lost it coming out of turn 8. Sociopath had... Oh, that was so close. As Scotty's got past Mechanical. Wicken, 3-second time penalty. That's going to be from the chicane. And Harry's out. Oh, he's retired in the pits. He's had enough. He's done. Done and dusted. So Colin will want to get a move on quite sharpish just to get the best use out of these tyres. You'll want to get past Sociopath quite quickly. Let's have a look down. Let's see what Mr. Shatford is doing. As he has got... Oh, he's having... Oh, his Toast has just... savagely take it. Oh, I want to be careful there that he's going to lose out to 3 places. Oh, yeah, and he has. So cutting the corner, then backing off. He lost out to Droftus, JJ, and Wicken. No, he managed to keep Wicken at bay. Will Wicken try anything? As DRS is enabled, so he's got Unethical Toast has got the hard tyres on. Wickham with the mediums, that's a done deal to be fair. Maybe not. Oh, Toast is still putting the fight up to him. He just... Whoa! And JJ's lost it out of turn 3. Turn 2. So you want to be careful. What's he waiting for? I think he's just being careful. He's, right, he's just waiting. Wow. A lot of naughty boys this race, a lot of naughty boys. So that was a lap 11. But anyway, Droftus is... Oh, Mechanical's just moved over and gone, go for it, see you later. And just tucked into his slipstream. Now Colin has got past as Grimjaw's just picked up a time penalty. And lost out to Albie. Scotty with the quickest time so far, 1 minute 12. So Colin isn't making a massive dent here in that time to Matthias. Toast with a time penalty. So Grimjaw is only a tenth. Oh, will he be looking to make a move? No, not yet. Chubby, he's stuck in a DRS trainers. Albie's just picked up a time penalty for cutting turn 8. The issue they've got, there we go. Sort of Coltrim sort of moved out of the way. We actually got a better exit than Albie. But he's going to want to make this move happen quite quickly. Especially before the chicane. Yep, so he's now past him. And Cole is just going to hold up Grimjaw here. We've got Bruges, who is currently in P6, all over the back of Sinex, who has dropped back down the field unfortunately from P3. We've got Colin now is within DRS range of Matthias. He's on attack mode. And he's just chunking that time down every corner, especially with the traction being on those quicker tyres. Yeah, the times are plummeting. That's MDG with 11.6. Oh God, I hate that view. That's better. So what's going to be interesting is Colin has caught him as Scotty has just got past, and he's got DRS as well, so he should be able to, yeah, quite easily drive away from Sociopath. Oh, look like Colin as Bruges has got past Sinex as well. So what's going to be interesting is Colin has made an extra, is going to make an extra stop over Matthias. The time Colin needs to stop again, I'm guessing Matthias will as well. So they're going to be on an even playing field. But the advantage being is Colin's going to go on the mediums. Is Matthias going to go the medium soft route? Mechanical's coming for his stop. Let's see what tyres he's going to put on. He's putting on the fresh mediums. 20 laps, quite possible. We shall see what happens there. Whether he goes for a soft, medium, soft. But if another safety car comes out, as Grimjaw has now finally got past Cole, a lap or two later. Sorry, let's put on build as, there we go. So 60% ERS again for Colin, and Matthias has nothing, absolutely nothing. So again, under 10%, he has lost all performance, an extra load of performance in that car. As Bruges, oh, what's Scotty? Whoa, Scotty's dropping. Oh, he's gone into the pits. So here we go, Droftus is trying to make a move around the outside of Carl. No, he can't get that move done. So he'll probably wait for the next DRS zone. But I want to get past him quite quickly, because Grimjaw is slowly pulling away. The Sinex has just picked up another time penalty. And there we go. That's Droftus passed on the outside, or the inside. Now he can chase after Grimjaw and Sinex. But you have got Sinex, who is on 14 lap old mediums, where Grimjaw's is only 8. Wickham has just got past Carl, so he's losing out a bit of ground here, but again 14 laps, and Sinex, yeah, under the DRS has just lost out to Grimjaw. But he is going to have, as Matthias comes into the pits, so what tyres is he going on? He's stuck on another set of mediums, so he is going medium, medium, soft. So he's definitely going for the two-stop strategy. As we got on board with Droftus here, who is literally pushing Sinex round. Or he's going to try and move around the outside here into turn 5. No, under DRS, yeah, Sinex isn't going to have much of a hope here. Ooh. There we go, move done before turn 7. Nicely done, so now he is going to go chase after Grimjaw again. As JJ has just picked up a time penalty. Let's have a look at the penalties. So, Albie, Grimjaw, Sinex, Wickham, Toast, MDG, Carl and JJ all have 3 seconds. So Bruges is in a pretty good place here with 9 lap old hards, and he is catching the leaders quite rapidly. So as Matthias, that's because Wickham's gone into the pits. As MDG picks up another time penalty, so that's going to put him up to 6 seconds now. And that's Scotty with the quickest time of 11.2. So when does Colin pull the trigger? So he's only going to want to do another lap or 2 on those softs. They're going to be absolutely screaming. And the only one not to stop at the minute is Sociopath. 16 laps on those. He's probably going to go... He's definitely thinking 1 stop, Sociopath here. And let's just jump up to Grimjaw. He's all over the back of Bruges. Same as Albie. Albie is making the move on Sociopath. That's job done easily before turn 1. Same as Sinex has now come into the pits. What tyres is he going to put on now? He's going to put the hards on, so he's called it too late. But they'll take him to the end now. MDG hustling Carl. So he probably won't get him on this DRS zone. I'll probably expect him to get him on the back straight. But he has got them time penalties as well, so... And as well, Scotty is hustling Unethical Toast. But Scotty will have the DRS anyway. Yep. So Matthias is on a nice little charge here. He's only 5 seconds now behind Droftus, but you've got this moody DRS train. All it's doing is allowing Colin to sort of drive off here. As Bruges has just picked up a time penalty. Did not want that. This is a nice little cluster. Also, his sociopath in effect is holding up. This is actually brilliant driving. All sociopath that he's doing is just holding up Bruges and Grimjaw for Albie to drive off. As Droftus has just got past. Whoa. So he probably went in a bit deep there as he nearly clipped the outside wall of 10. You've got Grimjaw there on 70% ERS, he's just not using it, so he just don't need to. But he has got that time penalty as well. Is Bruges going to make the move as Sociopath has no ERS? He's going to make it on the outside of turn 1. He goes in really deep, and that's just invited Droftus. Lovely battle in here from these lot. But yeah, there we go. 2.5 seconds ahead Albie is now, and he is actually catching Colin. Also, Matthias, 1.6, he's nearly 5 seconds behind. He has caught this pack up. So by the end of this lap, he will be within DRS range. Droftus has just picked up a time penalty now as well. So the field has just become even playing. So with all these penalties, there we go, Bruges has finally got past Sociopath, so he can, as Albie's gone into the pits. Everyone has. Oh no, he's slammed into the back of Sociopath. So that probably means he's going to need a new wing now. Yep. And Toast has just picked up a time penalty, so Droftus' race has just gone from bad to worse. That's a shame. But here we go. Matthias chasing after Grimjaw. That's the DRS up. Oh no! Matthias is not going to be happy there. And we've got a yellow flag. Oh, that's just because of slow moving cars. Oh, that was a shame. The boys wanted to try and go too wide in a very, very quick. Well, someone will complain about that, but they were side by side. They didn't want to give. That'd probably be a racing incident if I'm honest. Bruges currently P2, plenty of time even with that penalty. He could be in a very, very good chance here of a race win. But when is Colin going to pull the trigger? And that is Mechanical's first, as Droftus is now up to P10. Let's have a look at the penalties now. Yep, so Bruges on 3. Droftus has now got past Toast, so he's just got to catch Carl. Grimjaw's on 3, MDG's on 6, Albie 3, Carl 3, Droftus is on 8, Toast is on 6, and then we've got Sinex, Wicken and Colin on 3, and JJ on 3. Ooh, this Bruges nearly lost it there out of turn 10. So tyres, there we go. Colin has pulled the trigger. He's going to stick on another set of softs, is he? Got 15 laps on those softs. They had to have been screaming. There we go, another fresh set. Oh, as Matthias is coming down the pit straight now. And he's out. There we go. So Colin now has just got to keep it clean as Sinex has just picked up a penalty. and Droftus there with a 10.9. Let me just double check that actually. Probably going to miss something there. As Droftus has just got past MDG, but he's going to sort of want to get a move on here because he's got that 8 seconds worth of penalty, which will get added on at the end. Unless a safety car comes out and he can sort of pit, get rid of it, get some softs on. But let's check in, let's have a look. So the lap record is by Droftus last time was a 1 minute 10.832. Colin is now 1.8 seconds behind Bruce, so that time is plummeting down. It was only 3 seconds a lap ago. Scotty's on the back of Matthias still, keeping within DRS range. Let's have a look. Droftus, he's on the back of Albie. Sociopath has just got past Toast, who's done 20 laps on those hards. God, I hate that view. There we go, on the outside of turn. Oh, Albie shut that door on him. That gap was closing fast either way. But under DRS, Albie don't stand a chance. It's also bringing MDG into the mix as well. So there we go, Droftus is now past Albie, and he's now going to chase after Grimjaw. He is 6.5 seconds behind, so we'll see what he can do. But Grimjaw is on 18 lap old mediums. There we go, Colin half a second now behind Bruges. As Carl has gone into the pits. He's stuck on another fresh set of softs. Yeah, I didn't expect him to make the move there. But he'll get it done on the back straight here and he'll be able to just drive off. But what's got, here we go, that's it, that's that job done. As Bruges sticks back in his slipstream. He has got that 3 seconds, he's got to as, oh no, Colin's just picked up a time penalty. He has got them fresher softs. Bruges hasn't got a chance now on those 20 lap old hards. As Matthias has gone into the pits for another stop. Oh, he needed a wing change. Oh, his race has just gone down the absolute pan. Same as Grimjoy's, come on, stuck on a set of softs. Oh, that's an absolute shame for Matthias. He was having a brilliant race. Yeah, just want to be careful coming out of here now. But Scotty could still, oh, I tell you what. Scotty's definitely can still P2, but has he got the pace to close the gap? To steal a P1 off of Colin. Because he's penalty free, and that's a yellow flag in sector 2. No, that's just... JJ just picked up the time penalty there. Ah, social, but whoa, want to be careful there. And it looks like, yeah, he's got no wing. And that's job done from Matthias. And then Droftus has now got an 8 second gap as he did get past Albie. to close down to Scotty. And Scotty is closing that gap fast on Bruges, but he is on 20 lap old hards. And that's now Colin officially out of the 3-second window for that penalty. Oh, Matthias is on an absolute charge here. Oh gosh, and that's Sinex who has lost it in turn 10. Yep. So he's now going to need a new wing and a fresh set of tyres. Either way, everyone here is going to get points now because there's only 15 left. And that's Grimjaw with the track record now of a 10.302. Oh, Sinex gets slowed down just in time as Colin now goes in, so puts on a set of softs to finish the race. And we got a yellow flag. Our Sinex is retired in the pits. He would have picked up a point either way. As Grimjaw has just picked up a time penalty. Oh, there we go. That's that move done. That's on the back straight. Scotty is now P2. But does he have the legs to chop down 1.1 seconds? He could steal a P1 here. Bruges has just got a push with everything he's got. As we've got a yellow flag there. Nope, that's fine. It's Grimjaw. Oh no, that's because Wickham's gone into the pit stop. So all Bruges has got to do is just keep with him. There's Toast. Oh no, I was going to say Toast has got past Wickham, but he's just in the pits. So Matthias is trying to hunt down Grimjaw, but they're both on exactly the same tyres and the same amount of laps. So let's look at the penalties. As Carl has just got past Toast. I'm wondering if they'd have come in together there, because it looks like he sort of, Toast had to cut the corner there. As Albie has just picked up another 3 seconds. So he's now up to 6. But he's alright there because he has got MDG with 9. Oh. So 2.2. So that's 0.4. Yeah, see, Matthias is not catching Grimjaw, but Grimjaw and Matthias are catching MDG. There we go. There's 14 drivers left. 5 laps. We're on lap 30 of 35. The field is very evenly spread as Toast has just picked up another penalty, so the only 2 to not pick up penalty, 3 sorry, is Scotty, Matthias and Sociopath, as Wickham has just got past JJ, but of course he is on those fresh softs. And he will get Toast in this one. As he's pretty much just got past him before they've even hit the straight. Toast is on them hard tyres. Oh, they can't go too wide into this chicane, Jesus. Oh, this Toast has gone into the pits. Oh, I got concerned. I thought that was it. Someone was out. Toast needing a new wing, so we put on a set of softs. As Drifter's just picked up another time penalty. He's now up to 11 seconds. So he's going to probably drop 2 or 3 positions here. So we're sort of coming to that time really, driver of the day. It's interesting because a few people, mine has taken the penalties out of it. Colin, and we got a yellow flag, and that's a Mercedes of, that was Colin. I'm not sure what happened there. I think he don't have a wing. As Matthias, MDG's just gone onto the pits. He needed a wing, so that's released Matthias to P7. He could jump a few places here, you know. So he's got no damage, no penalties. Sorry. Look at that tier 3 driver, Cole Trim. He's P8 in tier 1. Alright, not for long because he's got Wickham hunting him down hard. As Colin's gone into the pits. Yep, so he definitely needs, 100% needs a new wing. Alright, there's been some silly things people have done, resetting to track, retiring on track, driving in walls under a safety car to retire when they could have just got in the pits. As MDG just savaged that corner again. There's actually been some really good racing. Penalties aside again, tier 3 driver, Cole Trim, P8. Toast Mechanical, still in the race. It's been such a shame for Matthias. Such a shame for him. He was just challenging for a P1. And he's had a coming together with Grimjaw. But again, as JJ's just picked up a time penalty speeding in the pits, 5 seconds. But yeah, he had a coming together with Grimjaw, which in fairness they were both going too wide. They both didn't want to give it up. From what I see, that was a racing incident, but I'm not steward, so that's down to them to sort out if it gets brought up. Droftus, he's up 10 places. He's put on, look at that, he's within DRS range of Bruges now as well. He's had a good few scraps and change of wings. I think he's had 2 stops. Whether he can get that 5-second penalty removed, as MDG and JJ both pick up the time penalty as well. And funny enough, that's both the Red Bulls. Whether he can get that removed or not because of the pit incident, I'm not sure, but again, that's down to them. Bruges has gone 1 stop. 27 laps on those hards. 27 laps. Yeah, so have a look at penalties again. 15 seconds from MDG as Droftus is now currently up to P3. Alright, he won't keep that position. But he's now up 11 places. Wickham's out. That's out of turn 4. Raw, okay. But yeah, back to what I was saying, Scotty, P2, no penalties. He started P3. He moved up 1 position, but again, no penalties. Colin, he hasn't been racing with us for a while. He has missed a lot of races. The last race he had, it just didn't go well. Who is in that Mercedes? Colin's ghosted. I'm not sure what's happened there. But yeah, back again. Colin has pretty much dominated from the start of this. His last race, oh god, what's Droftus done now? Oh, he's in low fuel mode, he's run out of fuel! Oh no, it's just gone from bad to worse! But look at that, dominant performance from Colin, well done, brilliant, brilliant race from him from start to finish. Scotty P2, well done to you, clean, no penalties. Bruges picks up his P3, 28 laps on the hards. Albie comes home P4, Grimjaw, well done to him, P5, considering he had that altercation earlier with Matthias. Matthias takes P5 because of the penalty, because he didn't pick up any. Again, unlucky to him, he was challenging for a race win. Droftus takes another penalty as well. I'm not sure what that's for, but look at that. Coulter in P8. Brilliant race. MDG 9th. Toast finished top 10. Tier 3 again with Tier 1. Be interesting who gives driver to the day to. That's going to be such a difficult choice, as it gives it to Carl. This one isn't going to be easy because there were some phenomenal battles in there. But well done to Colin, as I said, he's come back and he's just controlled the whole lot. Good little scrap with him and Matthias, nice and clean. Welcome back, Colin. Fortunately it's a bit late as the season's nearly over now, so I believe the next race is Great Britain. There we go, so for the final time for the stand-ins, so we have got Colin P1, Scotty P2, Bruges P3, started P12, Albie P4, Matthias P5, unlucky to him, Grimjaw P6, Coulter P7, Droftus P8, again unlucky to him, he ran out of fuel at the end as well. MDG P9, but again with Droftus he had some great battles there which I caught, so he ain't got to cry no more. Again unethical toast P10, JJ P11, then mechanical, but he was ghosted at the end, so I'm not sure if he finished the race. Sociopath P13, and then we've got our DNFs of Wicken, Sinex, Harry, Lucas, Dan and Kelvin. Yeah, well, compared to last time, that race was actually brilliant. But that's it now. So we had Tier 2 was on at the same time as us, but that was over on Twitch. Tier 3 will be here next time. And then also F2 on Monday, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it is where's the calendar? There it is. No, sorry, it's USA. So we've got USA, Silverstone, Austria and Portimao. A couple more races to go and that's it. That is the end of 2021, and then a couple of weeks after we'll be starting on 2022. But look, thank you very much for joining. Enjoyed that immensely. Thank you very much for the comments, whoever was on. But until next time, I'll see you next week. Peace out.